Hello, hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Liza. If you're a new person here, then I invite you to subscribe and just stay with me and my small community. So today, my friends, as I've promised in my last video, I'm gonna talk about frequencies. So I'm gonna discuss it in a more wide way. I will share with you or explain my way of understanding frequencies, and again, I'll give you reasons why I think it will really benefit you. It will be very beneficial for you to learn how to work with frequencies, first how to differentiate frequencies, and then to learn how to work with them, and then to learn how to help your higher self tap into a specific frequency that you want it to tap into, okay? And how it can impact you and your life. Because remember, again, in my last video, I said that working with frequency, it's like second thing that you can master that can help you to then become a master of your reality, okay? And I will repeat it once again. Working with frequencies, knowing how to tap into specific frequency that you want, can really impact your life in a way, just empowering you. It can empower you in a huge way, and it can help you to just gain back your power, your life force, but also gain back your freedom. I think that working with energies, but also working with frequencies can give you freedom, okay? Can free you from different negative, bad things in this world. And just if you feel that someone or something has a power over you and you are not a master of your reality, you're not someone who has all the power in, let's say, this game of life, then working with energies and working with frequencies, and again with your higher self, will give you this power, okay? You will gain back this power. So guys, first, quick reminder, if you haven't watched my previous videos about frequencies, energies, and other things, quick reminder of what is my way of understanding frequencies. So frequencies, it's something similar to energies, but it's something much deeper and much serious, much important, because frequencies, they only exist in astral planes, in higher dimensional planes. When it comes to energies that we can use, manipulate, exchange, share with other people, they are present here in our 3D world, but we cannot see them. When it comes to frequency, we will not be able to see them because they are not present here in this 3D world. Frequencies, they only exist in higher dimensional planes, which means that only our higher self that also exists in this higher dimensional planes have an access to it, okay? Has an access to different frequencies. So there are many different frequencies, and why I said they are similar to energies, because when your higher self taps into specific frequency, it brings you some kind of energy, but it's not the energy it's not the energy that we used to describe as negative or positive. It's the energy of you. It's the energy that you embody. It's like your inner state, okay? So when your higher self will tap itself to specific frequency, you will not only feel the energy of it, you will become this frequency, okay? You will feel that you want to act specific way, which is connected to this frequency. You will recognize that your thoughts suddenly changed direction and you started to think in a different way, again, which is connected to this specific frequency that your higher self has tapped into. You will act in a certain way. You will probably want to dress up in a specific way that is connected to this specific frequency. So it's more complex, okay? More complex, okay? It's not just energies that we tend to describe as positive or negative, like being having a positive energetic field or negative energetic field. It's something deeper. It will impact your way of being, okay? The way you go throughout the day, like how you act, how you interact with people, what kind of things you say, what kind of things you want to do, what kind of things, what are thoughts in your head, what things are you drawn to in this specific period. Because remember, when your higher self taps into specific frequency, it can be for a longer time, but it can also be just for one day. Sometimes people, trust me, like when it comes to me, because I like to work with frequencies, I can change, like I can tap, or I can help my higher self to tap into different frequencies throughout the day. And it's like several frequencies. It's like I can change different frequencies in just one day, like, or 3 or 4 different frequencies. But when it comes to people who are not even aware of what are frequencies, who are not aware that they have their higher self, but their higher self is constantly doing the work, okay? Because again, tapping into different frequencies, it's the main work of your higher self, okay? Because it helps you to expand. It helps you to expand your knowledge, expand your mindset, expand your barriers, expand your understanding of life, and expand your consciousness, okay? So your higher self is constantly doing the job, even if you are not aware that you have higher self, that there are different higher dimensional planes and astral planes. You just live your life. So when it comes to people who don't understand what are frequencies, who are not aware that they have their higher self, which is helping them, they can just feel that sometimes, they wake up and they want to act in a specific way. They wake up and they feel that suddenly something changed. Like yesterday they were drawn to these things, but today they want to do different things. Today they want to act in a different way. Today they suddenly want to change their style. Today they suddenly feel that they interact with people in a different way. And sometimes people don't really know how to describe it. But people who again are not into like spirituality, esoteric things, and all this higher knowledge, they tend to describe it as being a multi-faced person, like multi-aspect. Like we have like many aspects of our personality. This is how usually people describe it. This is how I've been describing working with frequencies before I knew what are frequencies. Okay, I've just described myself as like being a multi-faced person, like I have many aspects of my personality. But now I already know that having many different aspects of my personality, of your personality, it's nothing else but working with different frequencies. Because again, our higher self is the one, like the higher self of each person creates the one thing, okay? We all share one consciousness, which means that your higher self cannot be described in just one way. You are not one persona, you are not one person. You're like, when it comes to me, I'm sitting here in front of you. My name is Liza, I'm 26 years old, I live in Poland, and my origin is from Russia, but I'm not this Liza that I've just described. This is not me. These are just many different things, okay? These are things that exist here in the 3D world. But when it comes to my higher self, it cannot be described. But when our higher self connects itself to different frequencies, taps into different frequencies, then it's the moment when we wear some kind of persona, okay? Like today, my higher self tapped into this specific frequency, so I will act in this specific way this day. Okay, and this is how people will see me. This is how people will perceive me, because I will act specific way. I will have my style. I will have my way of communication. But you cannot be described in just one way, because our higher self, it's something more. Okay, it's something above. We all share our one consciousness, and it's not like we are individual. Like our higher self, it's not something individual. Okay, so back to how long your higher self can be tapped into specific frequency. Different, like for each person can be different. Again, for me, I can tap into several frequencies even in one day. Sometimes I feel like I am into specific frequency for 3-4 days, even for 1 week. But I know people who can be in the specific energy, who can embody specific energy, means the higher self is working with specific frequency even for 1 month or 2 months, okay, or 3 months, like because you know what is the main purpose of our higher self working with different frequencies, it's for us to learn something. It's for us, again, to expand our knowledge, expand our consciousness, expand our understanding and way of being, and understand our nature, but also learn some lessons, learn how to work with different energies and, again, frequencies and the energies that are connected to this frequency. So yeah, our higher self is always working with us and for us, okay? It wants us to learn as many things as possible, and to be, to expand our way of being. We need to learn how to be, how to wear different personas, how to wear different energies, how to be in different states of inner states, okay? How to be in different inner states. So guys, it can be different for everyone. But usually for me, it's like every several days, like every 4 or 5 days, or even every like 3 days, I feel that I'm tapped into different energies. And I really like it because, it's like you feel different every 3 or 4 days. But now we are moving to the very important point of this video, is in which way, like what are the ways that you knowing how to work with frequencies and understanding different frequencies can benefit you, how it can help you to gain back your power, how it can free you in some ways, okay? How it can be useful in your daily life. So first, as I've mentioned just like a few seconds ago, you will probably like to work with frequencies because it will help you to feel that your life is colorful, your life is not black and white, your life is not just one way. You will feel that every 3 or 4 days, when you want to tap into different frequency, or you just feel that your higher self has just tapped into different frequency, you will feel a different way. And you trust me, it will be very like adventurous type of energy or feeling. It's like, whoa, I can be this and I can be that, and in 1 week I can change myself and I can be like that. And you will be shocked, trust me, my friend, when you will learn all the frequencies that your higher self can tap into. When you will work with all these frequencies, you will see yourself in the light that you never seen yourself before, that you have never seen yourself before. You will be shocked by how different you can be, how many aspects of your personality you can have, how many energies you can embody. You will be shocked by just how changeable you are, okay? How you can change yourself quickly and in different ways. This is the first thing. The second thing, how working with frequencies can benefit you and your life, is that, again, you will first teach yourself that you are not one persona, you're not just like one individual. You cannot be described in one way if you change yourself every 3 or 4 days. It's like you never change your core frequency. Remember, it's like your true essence, this love and light inside you, but you can change the way you act, the way you dress up, the way you think, the way you connect with other people, the way you communicate every 3, 4, 5 days, okay, every week. And so it will help you to understand that you're not one persona. You cannot be described in one way, but it will also teach other people that surrounds you that you're not one persona, okay? Maybe before, in your past, people tend to describe you just in one way. Let's say your name is Jessie, and people who know you, they always describe you like, oh yeah, Jessie is like this, she's studying this and that, she has her unique style, but it can be described, and basically they just have one perception of you, very limited perception of you. Now, when you will start to learn how to work with different frequencies, how to understand different frequencies, you will teach these people that you are not one person anymore. You will teach these people how to not have this one limited perception of you, because if you change your way of being every 3 or 4 days, how you can be described in one way. You will teach people that sometimes you can be like this, but the other day you can be like that, and then in 3 days you can act totally different, in a totally different way. So you cannot be described as just one perception, one persona, they cannot have one image of you. I really like it. Like, I don't want to be a predictable person. And trust me, when you know how to work with different frequencies, people will see that you are not a predictable person, because they don't really know how you will act in 3 days or 4 days. You will be unpredictable person, but in a positive way. It's like you will be a mystery to other people. Not saying that you will be better than someone else. No. I'm not trying to say that. I'm trying to say that people will like to have a contact with you, because they will know that, like, you can show them different aspects of you. You can be in a different energy, so they never know how you will act when they will meet you next time, and in a positive way, you know. And the other benefit is also, working with different frequencies will help you to become adaptable to different situations in your life. Basically, again, back to the main purpose of your higher self connecting and tapping into different frequencies, it's like to benefit you, to help you to work with these energies. But for what? For being adaptable to different circumstances in your life, because our life, again, is changeable. Our life is also unpredictable. We don't know what will happen tomorrow. We don't know what will happen in 3 months. You cannot know how your life will look like in 1 year. So when things are changing in our life, okay, circumstances, environments, people, you need to be adaptable. You know, it's the same when it comes to like person changing job. You know, if there is a person who likes to change job like every 1 or 2 years, then this person probably knows how to be flexible, adaptable to new environments. And the same thing looks the same when it comes to your life. You need to be flexible, adaptable to different situations that you can find yourself to be in, different environments and circumstances. So when you know what are different frequencies that you already know how to work with, but also what are different frequencies that you still can learn how to work with, how to tap into and use it for your benefits, you will know in which situation you need to tap into which frequency. Let's say you go, you want to change your job, so you go to this interview, job interview, and this is a very like high paid job. This is the job that you really want to be in. Like, you want these people to choose you amongst other candidates. So you want to present yourself in the best way possible. So you know that you need to be professional during this job interview. So this day, when you will have a job interview, you will wake up, and by knowing how to work with different frequencies, you will choose to work with this maybe earth energy frequency. It's like, being grounded, being rational, being logical, being disciplined, being like professional, okay? So if you have already worked with this energy, it will be easier for you to tap into this frequency and then to embody this energy, this earth, this grounded energy, okay? And when you will go on this job interview, to present yourself in this professional way. But then again, let's say you've been invited to the big party of your friend or a friend of yours, and you know that when maybe you are not a person who likes to go to clubs and having like being a part of big parties or something like that, like drinking and all this stuff, but this friend of yours is someone very important to you. So yeah, you say yes, you agree to go to this party. But you know that when being on a party, like, or being in a club, you need to embody this energy of like having fun, just like take it easy, relax, chill out, just like speak with other people, being open, and just forget about all your problems and your job and everything that's going on in your life, okay? Just be present there and now. So maybe this day, when you know that in the evening you will go and you will go and join some party, some big party, or you will go to club, maybe you want this day to help your higher self to tap into this frequency of, I don't know, maybe this inner child, but maybe this inner party shaker. This is how I call it, party shaker. And just the whole day preparing yourself for this party by, I don't know, like playing, having this easy way of communicating, not complicating things, not trying to overthink. So you want to help your higher self to tap into this frequency of just like person who likes to have fun, who likes to be adventurous, spontaneous, and who is here and now. And this day you will spend embodying this energy, and it will help you to go to this party and to just have fun, just be open to other people, to meet new people, you know. So yeah, it can help you to be adaptable to the specific situation that you have in your life, because you will know what frequency do you need to tap into in order to perfectly embody this energy that is needed for this specific situation. Maybe if you are single, like female, let's say, and you will go on a date with a boy or a guy that you really like, and you want to make a good first impression, and you know that this guy really likes girls who are in their feminine energy, then maybe this day when you will have a date, you wake up and you want to help your higher self to tap in the frequency of this divine feminine energy. You want to, you know, dress in this feminine way, maybe buy yourself like good perfumes, prepare like I don't know, like make this gentle makeup and all this stuff. Basically embody this divine feminine energy, to be in your feminine energy, okay? Being gentle, being romantic, being light, you know, being lovely. So yeah, these are benefits of knowing how to work with different frequencies, understanding them, and you know, learning how to help your higher self to tap into specific frequency. And now, guys, because it's already almost 22 minutes, we are going to the next point. We are moving to the next point, is how to understand different frequency. Guys, if you have never worked with frequencies, I suggest you to start just from understanding how you feel the specific day. Let's say tomorrow you will wake up. The first thing that you will probably want to do is just to try to understand the way you feel. First, just separate your inner state on two groups, like feeling good or feeling bad. Because remember, unfortunately, there are not only good frequencies, there are also low frequencies that our higher self can tap into, so that we will learn some lessons, so that we will learn, or we will release some past traumas, we will release some negative energies or blocks or limitations. Sometimes there are frequencies that are parasites, like ego, which means that it's not like our higher self want to tap into ego frequency. It's ego frequency which is always like hunting our higher self and trying to force it to connect itself to this frequency of being in your ego mind, okay? Identity, in your ego energy. So first, wake up and try to tell how you feel. Like, do you feel a good way or a bad way? If you feel in a bad way, if you don't feel like you, I don't know, like you have this positive energy in you when you woke up, then I suggest you to do some things in order to feel better, and then it will be easier for you to understand which specific frequency are you tapped into right now. And these positive things, it's like, I don't know, just like doing something that you really like, maybe drink some coffee, maybe listen to some positive music, maybe do some morning exercise, anything that can help you to release at least small amount of this negative energy and just to start to feel a little bit better. But then if you feel better, or you already helped yourself to feel better, then try to ask yourself, like, what is the way that you feel, but like one specific energy, or what are these things that you feel right now? Like, maybe for me, the best way to tell what kind of frequency I'm tapped into when I wake up is I go to drink coffee, but then I put like my favorite music playlist, which consists many different songs from many different genres, many different like musicians, and every song represents different energy, or like this music, my playlist can be separated in many different like groups of different energies that these songs represent. So yeah, I put this playlist and I just start to go through all these songs, trying to understand which song or which genre speaks to me the most, like which genre do I want to connect to this day. And let's say if I'm drinking coffee and I'm listening to music and suddenly there is a song about like the strong feminine, you know, let's say it's like Katy Perry Roar, or I don't know, like Sia Sia Unstoppable, like this basically women empowering songs, and I really like it and I want to sing along with these songs, I know that today I'm tapped into this frequency of strong woman who never gives up, woman who knows her worth, you know. But sometimes this song, they will not speak for me and I will like choose another song. And then let's say there is a song that's very gentle and very like yeah, again, like a very feminine, let's say Sabrina Carpenter, Espresso. And then if this song speaks to me, you know, I really like to listen to this song right now, I know that probably today I want to, or I am already tapped into this divine feminine energy, okay? Being it girl, being like gentle, being romantic, and yeah, just being in my feminine energy. So yeah, listening to different songs can help you. Second thing is just like, what are things, try to ask yourself, what are things that you are drawn to today? Like maybe you want to go for a walk and you suddenly want to go for a walk into some park or forest and you don't know why, but you are just like drawn to nature. Maybe today it's a time for you to connect with Mother Gaia, with nature, maybe with your ancestors or something like this. And this is the frequency that you will embody. It's just this inner peace, inner harmony, connecting with the grounding yourself into earth frequencies, you know. Or maybe you suddenly feel that, you know what, today I want to do something new. I want to experiment. I want to gain new knowledge. I want to change something in me. Maybe I want to change my hair color. Then maybe you have tapped in, or your higher self has tapped into this frequency of being just free spirit, like this person who likes to experiment, who like adventures, who like, you know, to do many different things, new things, expand its knowledge, you know. So please just ask yourself, what are things that you're drawn to? What your inner voice suggesting to you? Like, please go for a walk, or please go and meet with your friends today. Please go and spend this day being alone. There are many different thoughts that can appear in your head when you wake up, you know. So please just ask yourself how you feel. What are things that you're drawn to? Maybe try to listen to music. Maybe try to choose what clothes do you want to wear today, and maybe your style will suggest you what energy what frequency your higher self has tapped into. But for you, there can be like different tools that can help you to understand which energy your embodies means which frequency you are tapped into. But for me, these are the most useful tools. So guys, and then again, the more often you work with specific frequencies, the better you know how to embody these energies, and the better you know how to be able independently connect yourself to these frequencies. Means you will not wait until you will just suddenly start to feel a specific way, but you will also be able to tap or to tell your higher self what is the frequency that you want to embody right now. Another example, let's say you woke up and you don't really feel good, but then you've done something to help yourself to feel better, and then you ask yourself, you have asked yourself a question like, what are things that I am most drawn to today? And you've understood that this energy that you can describe, like this state which you represent, the energy that you represent, really fits into the, I don't know, let's say the frequency of being like a bad boy or bad girl, you know, this bossy type of people, alpha female, alpha male. But you know what, you talk to yourself, you had a conversation with your higher self, and you decided that this is not the energy that you really want to embody today. You're like, yeah, that's cool, like I know how to work with this energy, like I know how to be tapped into this bad girl frequency, but I don't really want to embody this energy today, because I don't know, today I want to meet with my friend, and I know that she's a very gentle person, she's really friendly and kind, and I don't think that this energy will be perfect for me to embody today, you know, to connect with different people. So you decided that you want today to connect to a different frequency. So you speak with your higher self and you tell it to tap into different frequency that will be more compatible with the frequency of this person that you will meet today, let's say the friends of your so you can change it, you can change the situation, you can do things in order to tap into this different frequency. If you want to change the energy that you embody from being this bossy girl, like bad girl, bad bitch or something like this, to being in your divine feminine energy, or being in your inner child, so also being like a fairy, you know, like being kind, being friendly, being cute, then you want probably, I don't know, like to listen songs that usually remind you of this fairy or inner child energy. You will probably want to, I don't know, do something that you like in order to connect to this specific frequency. Let's say if you know that your inner child likes to, I don't know, to draw or to sing some song, then go and do it. And trust me, this thing that you will do, they will help you to connect to this specific frequency, to tap yourself, to tap into different frequency. Okay, so if you don't like the frequency that you are currently tapped into, you feel that this is something that you are drawn to the most, you don't want to embody this energy this day, you can change the situation. You can, if you already know how to work with different frequencies and you understand what are the differences between different frequencies, then you will also know how to change the situation and to help your higher self to tap to different frequency that you want to embody today. This is why I sometimes change like frequencies even 4 or 5 times per day in a day, because there are just like some frequencies that I know how to work with, but maybe this day I don't want to embody this energy. I don't really feel that this energy or this frequency will be beneficial for me, and I want to be in a different frequency. But then I tapped into this different frequency and I stay in it for just like maybe a few hours, and then I feel that, you know what, in the evening I want to embody different energy again, because I will meet with my friend or I will spend time with my boyfriend, so I want to be in my divine feminine. And then again I tapped into different frequency, I help myself to tap into different frequency, and this is how you can change the energy that you embody, the way people see you throughout the day, even like several times. So guys, I know that 33 minutes are not enough to fully explain, you know, the complexity of frequencies, how to work with them, how to understand them. But just one thing I want to also, there is one thing that I want to suggest you to do. If you want to understand your different frequencies, or like frequencies that you most often embody, or like most often connect to or tapped into, and the energy that you embody, it's just to make like your inner observation. Maybe you want to journal it, like write down different energies that you feel that you usually embody. Like maybe, I don't know, take 1 week or 2 weeks or even 1 month, and during this 1 month make your inner observation, like how you feel, how often do you feel your higher self taps into different frequencies, how often do you represent different type of energy, like you embody different type of energy, and then make a list of different energies that you already know how to work with, like this inner states that you usually have, and what are these frequencies that your higher self really likes to work with. Because the more often you embody this specific energy, it means the more often your higher self connects itself to this frequency, means it really likes to work with this frequency. So make your inner observation, write down, notice somewhere these energies that you usually represent, okay? These aspects of you, okay? Different personas of you, different versions of you that you usually change, you know, from one to another throughout like 1 month or like few weeks. And then you will see what are frequencies that you already know how to work with, and maybe you will find like different frequencies that you haven't been tapped into yet, because you never felt this type of energy, but you want to learn how to do it. Talk to your higher self, communicate with your higher self, and ask it to tap into different frequencies, and frequencies that you haven't worked with yet, to experience different types of energies that you can represent. And trust me, you will enjoy this process. So guys, if you want to learn more about frequencies, if you want to learn more how to understand different frequencies, how to work with them, I've already put my email in a description box, so you can contact me, and maybe you want to work with me or not, or just like ask me questions. I'll be really happy to answer to these questions. So yeah, guys, I wish you all a good day. I wish you all have a good day, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your attention, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.